Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Artist's Life. I'm so sorry that this video is getting out as late as it is. I had a crazy weekend. It's recital time for me, which, as any other singer knows at least, is a crazy busy time, filled with anxiety and excitement and a mixture of just wanting to get it done with and being unable to wait for it to come. So that's why this video is getting out to you late. In any case, I hope you're ready. This is the next question for our panel of artists, and it is, what is the biggest challenge that you've ever faced as an artist, and what happened? Because let's be real, being an artist is not easy. There's a reason why our parents try to discourage us from trying to make our careers out of that. So let's figure out let's hear what other people had to say.
Biggest challenge as an artist?
So for me as a person, I'm a very sensitive and emotional person. I'm pretty in touch with all of that. And I think being an artistic and a creative person as well, those things go hand in hand, and they can either go really well together or they can sometimes not work out in your favor.
Biggest challenge I faced is not being able to go to the school that I truly wanted to go to due to financial restrictions.
I guess the biggest challenge I faced with my art form was, and I would say that I still face this challenge today. I don't think it's a challenge that ever really goes away per se.
I think that it's an everyday challenge where we have to get up and self-motivate and believe that we can do it and have a voice and be important.
So when things happen in my life, either really good or really bad, I'll either have so much new creative energy and I need to share and create that I have to just get it all out right away, which is great, or I end up with like a complete block. Like I can't get anything done, I can't get any new ideas through, and that can be really, really stressful.
It's just trying to find your style, your visual style, and your identity. You know, that imprint that you leave on a piece of work when you're done, that screams, you know, this is Alan's work. This is, you know, whoever else's.
I had to go to a school that didn't particularly have like a well-rounded music department, and unfortunately it made me switch departments, and I ended up completing a degree in theater and film instead of music.
The biggest challenge that I faced so far last year, right at the beginning of the year, we found out that my dad was very, very sick with stage 4 cancer, and for a long time getting anything created, like any kind of deadline, anything along those lines, just seemed so daunting on top of this heavy news. And it felt like, you know, I wondered if I was ever going to be able to create again or make good work again.
And not let all of the self-doubt and the negative sides of what we do invade making art.
Finding that has been tough, and I don't think it's meant to be easy either. It's a process, just like anything else in life, and you learn and you improve. You keep trying to get there.
I know that it kind of made me want to give up on music for a little bit, but eventually I just came to the senses that I can just go back to school, so I definitely am going to go get my music degree.
But luckily, like I've mentioned before, that I also teach dance, and going around and getting to put creative work with kids and be artistic with kids every day while my family and I were going through this, you know, it brought a new light to the work that I do, and very joyful. It was nice to have that youthfulness and just that overall sense of just beauty and creativity and life and joy.
And I don't think that the main goal is that you learn everything that there is and then that's it. You know, like you got to stay open to the possibilities that you might learn something new from somebody with less experience or more experience or whatever.
At some point, because that is my biggest regret right now.
Finally, when I was ready to, with the help of some of my beautiful friends and coworkers, I was able to put together a show that talked about when we get hit with terrible news, and when we feel like we can't get back up, how the help and the love of those around us, the important people in our life, that love and that support will kind of allow us to heal and move on again.
Accept that. It's very rewarding. The challenge of trying to find your own artistic identity is rewarding on its own.
So, of course, as per usual, eventually, although it took a lot of time, dancing and choreographing and creating helped me kind of go through this process and grieve and heal. And yes, I was just very thankful eventually to have dance at that very challenging point in my life.
So it's a lifelong challenge where it never gets easier, and you just have to have a lot of hope and belief in yourself, and it's every day.
And that's our show this week, guys. Tune in next week for the next video. Thanks so much for continuing to follow us and liking our stories. I have gotten people telling me that they're really excited about what we're doing and that they love the idea and that they want to share their stories. So share with me yours. I'll feature it, I promise. And I can't wait to see what comes of this. Also, if you get a chance, follow me on Instagram. I will put my Instagram name under here, but at least it's at Popster Princess Liz, because of my newfound fitness passion and wanting to get into pop Pilates instruction, which is a whole other story in and of itself. Maybe I'll feature that as another part of this too. Anyway, have a great week, guys. Signing off.